The Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union have held peaceful demonstrations in the city of Nairobi, demanding the government to release funds for postgraduate training. KMPDU states that the Ministry of Health received 13.1 billion shillings in the supplementary budget for the financial year 2021-2022, yet about 400 government-sponsored medical specialists in training have not had their school fees paid for the last 3 years. As Kennedy Kimani now reports, KMPDU have stated that they will hold weekly demonstrations until their demands are met.
The Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union KMPDU took to the streets of Nairobi today, demanding the Ministry of Health to release funds for the payment of school fees for government-sponsored postgraduate students, adding that a functional healthcare system requires a well-trained workforce.
We're here out of frustration. All these doctors here work in different counties, and they've been released and bonded to go and study. The ministry receives money for training and for policy. All the funds for training and policy are in this building. But here we have more than 400 doctors whose fees have not been paid despite the funds lying idle in the Ministry of Health. So we are here to demand that the ministry to release the funds immediately so that these doctors can sit for their exams, specialize and come out and serve the wananchi in the different counties.
KMPDU states that the Ministry of Health received 13.1 billion shillings in the supplementary budget for the financial year 2021-2022. Yet, according to them, about 400 government-sponsored medical specialists in training have not had their school fees paid for the last 3 years.
It is unfair that Ministry of Health received more than 60% of the health budget, but they're focusing on making policies. But they do not care who will implement the policies when these doctors are not trained. The Ministry of Health has decided to discriminate against the specialists to ensure that there are no surgeons that are going to graduate from the university, that there will be no pediatrician from the universities, there will be no obs-gyn from the universities.
KMPDU now says they will religiously hold weekly demonstrations until their demands are fully met.
Solidarity forever.
Kennedy Kimani, Hope TV Newswatch, Nairobi.